After more than 78 years of broadcasting, a Fox Valley radio station will sign off for good on New Year's Eve. Tonight, many are looking back on the station's history serving the Neenah-Menasha area. Plus, we asked about the reason behind the decision in a First Alert update. It was in May of 1947 when 1280 WNAM started out on South Commercial Street in Neenah.
For more than 7 decades, WNAM's sound has echoed across northeast Wisconsin.
After being launched by an area banker named Sam Pickard, according to Miranda Reidner with the local Historical Society, as she reads a quote from a book about his life.
It was a challenging and exciting era, and there was a great deal of risk involved. A number of ventures, just like ours, fell by the wayside.
For a short period of time, WNAM was both a radio and a television station, sharing the same call letters.
That tower, though, only reached about 30 miles out, so not many people could see it, which meant advertisers weren't interested in it.
During the 1990s, the station, which airs an adult standards music format, moved from Neenah to its current location in Oshkosh, just off Interstate 41. Its owner, Cumulus Media, issued a statement saying in part, quote, "This difficult decision comes in response to evolving listener habits and economic realities that have reshaped the media landscape," end quote. Till its sign off at midnight on December 31st, WNAM is airing Christmas tunes while sharing memories from the past.
Pointer Sisters and Ron Ross, it is 9:58.
Please continue to tune in as we honor our final days on air through New Year's Eve.
On social media, the station is also being remembered.
I know that when we posted about WNAM in 2018 on our Facebook, a lot of people remembered it. A lot of people knew or related to some of the DJs on it. One of our board members, his stepdad was a DJ for WNAM. So there's a lot of local connections there, and I think a lot of people will have some good memories.
WNAM, which stands for Neenah-Menasha, was also the radio home for the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. Those games will now shift to sister station WOSH.